What's up, everybody? Today we're going to be playing some Weekend League. Wanted to share a game with you guys. One of my favorite of the week so far. And before we get into the video, I just want to appreciate you guys watching. And that's it. Short and sweet. Let's get into it.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks. Certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara, a short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On 2nd and 9, Griffin. He sets to fire deep. And that's caught inside the 35. And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Alvin Kamara taking it in from 24 yards out. And the Black Knights need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Taken at the 15. Now a hit and a loose football. And it'll be a turnover. This is going the other way. And careless with the football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded it. Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Griffin. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. Calvin Johnson, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Black Knights are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. In motion right is Smith. They fake the give. Now Elway. Got a man. It's Randy Moss. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. The man in motion left here, Johnson. On first, they'll throw with Elway. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be 2nd down. Now it's Elway. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So on the other side of the field now, it's possession. Left comes Moss. Play action. Elway. That's complete to Calvin Johnson. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Elway now off of play action. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, your first drive of the first quarter, you get it down there, trying to fire it in the end zone, and big-time deflation on that one.
No doubt about it. They're moving and grooving and getting into position, and this is not the ending that they saw on this drive, is it? They had things going their way.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Let's go now.
To throw is RG3. Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
No grounding call there. He had a receiver near the right sideline. It was pretty clear there. He just needed to get rid of that.
And he did have a receiver in the area, but initially my view was obstructed, and I thought that was going to be grounding, but clearly the correct call made, and that is no call.
Is that why you threw your play sheet down? Is that why you did it? Is that the flag?
Can't be giving me up. I got a lot of issues up here in the booth. And now the third down throw incomplete as well. Fourth down. Here's RG3 sliding out of the pocket. Looking right sideline. That's complete. And they work this out past the 25.
Come on.
Throwing again. Griffin. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now Griffin. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Johnson. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down. Now it's Griffin. Trying to find Cup, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Ty Law. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD. Well, I mean, it hadn't been a picture-perfect first half for this defense to this point, but that's a big play to get them right back in the ballgame.
And I think that changes their mind frame. Now they're saying to themselves, hey, we're still in this. And even though our offense hasn't done anything, we've had our troubles on our own right, we still made a play right there that could change the course of this game. Great job delivering.
A fairly short kick from the 14. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Again, it's Kamara. And he's got room. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 61 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Kamara up the middle. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Guess who made the tackle? Yes, Reggie White.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Griffin This throw here hauled in by Cup. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. Here's Griffin. And it is caught. It's Calvin Johnson. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Boy, how about the speed with which his offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Kamara trying again. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal. And now the Chargers are going to signal for another timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
The ball mere inches from the white line on 3rd and goal. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They're going on 4th down. It's Griffin. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. RG3. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Black Knights' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. The Charger drive about to get going. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few compressions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now Elway to throw. And he'll look downfield for Waller. And he's got it inside the 10. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Darren Waller, 48 yards. And the Chargers get a late score here in the final minute of the 1st half. Tucker with the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. there's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room. That'll be caught. It's caught. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Now it's Griffin. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 15 yards on that play. Here's Griffin. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Now Griffin. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. Well, he's been the guy already over 100 yards here in the first half. Could have had a lot more if he would have been able to haul that one in.
Yeah, in fact, our statistician Marvin was already handing me a piece of paper with that yardage totaled on it. He thought that catch was going to happen just as you and I did as well.
On third down, Griffin. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety foul. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
They'll try and throw for it with Griffin. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. He will have the conversion and more than that. Down to the 10. And did he get in? No! They'll mark him out at the 1-yard line. Wow, first and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. And they'll turn to a power game to try to get in. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. Back at the 2 now. Here's second and goal. A 10th carry for Kamara. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Taken at the 15, a short kick. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. We say we use them to start the second half and get us going.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Smith will come in motion right. Off the play fake. Elway. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. That is Nick Bosa from out on the edge who worked his way in for the sack. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Play action. It's Elway. Here's Johnson with a reception. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. From the red zone now, Elway on 1st down.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
There he goes, left side. The 30. 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, Charles, just some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the second half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick six.
Hey, that's a great observation, too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at halftime. But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate that those defenders got to add to the lead directly.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Charger drive about to get going. Back to the air. Elway after the pick six. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's caught inside the 30.
And he's going to get this down near the 25.
On 1st and 10, Elway. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Jesse Bates. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops.
Well, the field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
Second down, and it's Kamara again.
And good pursuit yet again by the Chargers as they stuff him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
You talk about closing in a hurry as a safety and run support. Not only did he get a good run in, he gave a pretty good pop, too, and finished off the play behind the line of scrimmage.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That'll be caught by Cup. And he's going to come up well shy of the first here as the tackle's made right around the 12. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Here's Bradley Pinion now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going.
Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner.
Eluding the pressure right. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Out of the gun, Elway. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Johnson goes in motion left. To throw is Elway. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They fake the give. Now Elway. Completing it to the right side. Johnson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Elway now off of play action. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. Darren Waller, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Chargers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken at the 15, a short kick. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, that's with a 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Griffin to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Night Train Lane. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football. A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution.
He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Darren Waller, 31 yards. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And partner, we got a tie game here in the 4th. So right back to square one. Tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Pulls it in at the 13. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Here comes another drive from this unit, and Charles, are coming off a costly mistake on the last possession, an interception in a game that is very close right now.
Well, as we know, they all sting no matter what the situation, but in a 1-possession game, that'll hurt a little bit more. But this is an excellent opportunity to make up for it on this drive. I just don't expect them to try and take huge gambles to make up that momentum in a hurry.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time. Parker, they have all 3 timeouts.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. 75 yards rushing now for Kamara. It's a 1st down. Now a handoff looking right. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now, before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. The busy night continues for Kamara, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. Now Griffin, buying time to his left. And he'll just get rid of it. A smart play to get rid of it there, but now it's 4th down. Your margin for error pretty much out the window.
That means you have to come up with a big-time throw here and a completion in order to keep this 2-minute drive going.
Griffin. He's going to look deep down the field. And that is incomplete. Final whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide who will be the victor.
60 minutes, just not enough some days to decide who's going to win the game.
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
This is taken just shy of the 10.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
And everyone knows the OT rules, Charles, but pretty simple formula. They go down and get a field goal, we continue play, but if they can find the end zone on this possession, ball game over.
And as meticulously as all teams plan for a game, I don't doubt for a second on that offense coordinator's play sheet, he's got some overtime plays that he wants to run. I know it sounds crazy, but they plan for everything. 1st and 10 all the way throughout the game, 2nd and 7, whatever. Right now, he's looking at that play sheet saying, if we get to overtime, what can we break out that they haven't seen?
On 2nd and 10, Griffin. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ty Law. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD.
That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish